It's morning outside the Etihad. Manchester City 0, Manchester United 1. Tough day at the office.
Yeah, very tough day at the office. Devastated. Just difficult all round, difficult to watch. I mean, derby's always difficult to watch, but some are easier than others, and that definitely wasn't one of the better ones.
When we looked at the starting lineups when we did the pre-match, we obviously said that the Mangala Demichelis thing was going to be pretty pivotal in the game, and it probably proved that way. The decisive moment came from Rashford breaking through from Demichelis, didn't it?
Yeah, I think Demichelis had an interesting one. Yeah, he had a very interesting one. Yeah. He was poor Demichelis today. Mangala I thought came good, but the communication between the two forwards, as I think we all knew it would do, and United exploited that. Someone's just sent me a text saying that we had 26 attempts on target, they had 5. I think that sums up the game. I don't think we played particularly badly. I think one of the positives, no, I'm not saying that. One of the positives was that everyone worked hard for me. In my opinion, everyone looked like they cared. A lot of people would come on and say they're not bothered. For me, what I watched from where I was sat, players like Navas came good, players like Yaya Toure put a shift in, Gael Clichy was sublime for me. And even Bonnie, he might have come out and he might have been bloody dreadful, but at least he put the work in and he looks genuinely bothered. And we've had derbies in the past where that's not happened. So that is the one positive you can take out of it, because there are so many negatives. It's now 270 minutes since we've scored a competitive goal at Norwich, Kiev and United, and neither of those three sides are a real serious opposition. It's 270 minutes since we've scored. It's like the whole team. It's like Wilfried Bonnie's infectious, as we just look like uncertain and we just look uneasy and like we don't want the ball, and it's painful to watch, because 3 weeks ago when we won the League Cup we looked great, and it's all just crumbled away, and our season just fizzling out.
If you take the 2 points, like in terms of not scoring for that length of time, why?
I genuinely don't know, because there's not, I looked at the team tonight anyway, the lineup, and just thought, hang on a minute, going forwards we're going to do all right. And admittedly Sterling went off, and we had to shuffle things around, and we definitely did look different with Silva out on the wing, because Silva was running the show down the middle at the start. Yeah. But I genuinely think going forwards, I don't know what it is. I'm not a professional football manager, and I'm not going to call out and say Pellegrini's getting it wrong, because I think going forward we look all right. It's the problems further down the park that need to be improved, but I don't know where the goals come from. We're putting too much on Aguero. Why is Aguero coming so deep? Why is the amount of times Aguero had to come past the midfield? He's a number 9. He's a number, let him, why isn't Yaya and Fernandinho doing that for him? And it's just, I don't know, Martin. Yeah. It's difficult.
It's a tough day always to watch derbies, as Alex has just said, but having said that, today for me, I don't know, the formation didn't look as though it was there when we made the substitution, certainly at the centre-half when Demichelis went off. I didn't know who was playing centre-half with him at one point.
Yeah, I thought for a second that the guy behind me at half-time said, I'd rather have Wilfried Bonnie at centre-half than Demichelis. I'll tell you what, he wasn't laughing. Yeah. And I was sat there thinking, what would I prefer? Would I prefer Bonnie up top on his own, or would I prefer Bonnie at centre-half? And it was a real decision, because I don't know which side would be less effective.
Either way, you're not going to get a goal.
Yeah. But you know what, Fernandinho did a job at centre-half, to be fair. Yeah. But we're weak. Look at the players that are out injured now. Joe Hart is out for 4 or 5 weeks, we're seeing on Twitter. De Bruyne's out, Nasri's out, Kompany's out, Otamendi's out.
My major thing about Joe Hart being out, right, is the fact that it's all a master plan, right? And we're going to go through these next rounds of the Champions League on penalties with Willy Caballero. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. BlueMoonRisingTV, subscribe below.